Hello,
Hello,
test.
test. Bike for a while.
Yeah, he's laying on his back, his legs are going around.
Yeah, no, my legs are perfectly still, mate. I am awesome at freewheeling.
That's your speciality.
Yeah,
He sat in the bed going, look at me going downhill.
I know. I feel like I'm flying. I've just grabbed the computer and updated it because when I get back tomorrow, obviously I'm not going to have loads of time. So I updated it. It took about 4 days to update.
Oh, you've been off for a while then.
I mean, I've cycled to work and back this week, so that's got to be something. And I'm sure I put at least 2.5 watts out at one point.
Nice. How's that bike?
Was that in the operating theatre?
Yeah, yeah, no, mate. I've got my best bike, my baby bike back onto now, so I'm happy. I don't have tire slime squirting all over me every time I pedal. It's a win.
Yeah.
And I've got
Smart.
brakes at work. Brakes are always good.
Only if you're going downhill, mate. Well, to be fair, you only need brakes at the bottom of a hill.
Yeah,
Every other time, you're all right.
No,
you
mate, you
don't
need for the bottom. If you get to the bottom and you haven't used them, you're in trouble.
you don't need brakes when your nickname in the chat ski jump.
Who's that?
You
Yeah,
dickhead.
yeah,
Is
yeah.
it?
He's changed everybody's nicknames. What's that for then? What is that?
What? Because he doesn't know how. Because he descends like a stone. That's why.
Oh, Eddie the Eagle Gregory.
Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. A lack of fear for one's own regard is it's a sign of bravery or stupidity.
No, it's cheap. It's a cheapskate because you don't want to buy new brake blocks.
Well, there's that as well, mate. Yeah, it's a fine balance being a tight-fisted northern soft wad.
Yeah, gone are the days where you could just stick your foot in the back wheel.
Have you ever done that properly though?
I've done it on the BMX. You used to stick your foot on the back wheel behind the saddle, didn't you?
Yeah,
Wear a big groove in your trainer.
yeah. BMX always seemed to be okay, but if you do it on anything that's got a slightly bigger wheel, it just tries to snap your ankle off.
Yeah, when you're doing 35 mile an hour, yeah.
Yeah, that might have been the problem.
Oh, I wanted to rest, but everyone's dropped me again. These lot are idiots.
I tell you what, we've not only got a good turnout this week. We've had like a lot of people we haven't seen for ages, like legends of the the SNOWcial or the Sprint series, and they've all turned up in the same week. Where have you been?
Nurse Daniel's
where,
there, isn't he?
where,
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh,
been-
legend!
Oh, there he
Hello
is.
from the other side of the pond. Good evening.
I've been
Oi,
leading.
mate.
I've been leading all summer, and Tina comes on for 1 week, and Nurse Daniel turns up.
He's just refund for tomorrow.
Yes,
See
Daniel,
what
are
he's
you
up
in B?
against.
Daniel, are you in B tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna race B. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there was a chance I was gonna race A because we don't have a lot, but I don't know. I can't.
That's
really-
okay. I'm in C. As long as I have nothing to do with you, mate, I'm happy.
Jake, I
Yeah,
saw
it's
you
still-
in B. Yeah.
Only one nurse per category. The rules.
Yeah, there's no rules there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still figuring out what we're going to do in terms of protected riders, but I'm definitely not going to be protected. That's for sure.
Yeah, none of us want to protect you, mate, because you're an arsehole.
He's
Well,
unprotectable.
yeah. What can I say?
Double condom, Jake.
And a bag on the head.
Well, it's only downhill from the steady heights of seasons 1 to 3, so I'm just going to stay retired. But we'll work for.
Winning was
we've got
so
some.
boring.
It's I don't want to lose. That's the problem. It's not winning wasn't the problem. But
Yeah, you're not the best loser, are you?
no, sometimes I wonder what I like more, winning or just hate losing more. It's a fine line. But yeah, so we got some really strong riders we'll work for. We got Josh, Patrick, Richard, Tina, Dorothy, Kat, Jess. Dan Andrews will be there as well.
Basically, Nurse Daniel, we're gonna own you. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start the trash talking now. Yeah.
We're gonna own you for the first sprint, and then we're just gonna sit back on you lot.
Well, listen, man. There's
Uh.
92 people. Is that true? No, that's from today's. What's Yeah, no, 92 people.
No, it is. You're
There's a
right.
lot.
Yeah, you're right.
It's gonna be awesome, and I have
Yeah,
a
but
feeling it may be very hard.
80 of those are all going to race off at the beginning, though, aren't they? Yeah.
Do 4.2 watts per kilo and wonder why they didn't win.
Yeah, I wonder why they were last. And there's me, I'll do 1.7 average all the way around and still come second to last.
Yeah, but you'll probably be going the wrong way again, mate.
Yeah, it's a couple of times that's happened. I did
Yeah, I
have to
reckon-
go and fetch Dan though, didn't I, on one?
Oh yeah, because he got lost.
Yeah.
You get lost on us with.
It's lost in Yorkshire.
Well, everything's going to be fine as long as Reg Croy's streaming tomorrow.
Get to his lead outs.
No, we're not going to use that this season. We're not going to tell Daniel that that's how we did it last season. by me watching his stream.
Anyway, chaps and chapesses, I'm gonna leave you and I'll see you all tomorrow, alright?
Cheers, Simon. Thanks for dropping in.
Thank
Take
you.
it easy. Uh-oh. I can see the red banner. I'm starting to get anxiety. Well, I'm trying to think what the record is on Classic from the Sprint Series. 9 point something. I don't think anyone ever got an 8. I might have a look.
I remember last October when we raced here. For some reason, all the ATP records at least are on that day.
Okay.
I think it was October 15th, 14th, something like that.
Yeah, I reckon it was windy that day.
The tarmac just got refinished.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have good tarmac over here.
No.
Is that true? Like, so you've ridden these roads and there's crappy tarmac?
No, it's just Britain. Great Britain's got terrible tarmac.
Yeah. The problem is with these roads in real life is traffic.
Right.
London's just as busy as I would imagine New York. It's kind of the same sort of vibe in the city. It's like really overcrowded. You have to get a cab everywhere. So like your chances of getting a clean run at a street in London like this is just absolutely non-existent.
Do they ever
So who knows?
Do they rope it
might
off
be
for
fast.
crit races? Is that just a North America thing?
They would do for certain things, but not very often. Maybe once or twice a year.
Yeah.
That's probably it. Just 'cause it's such
Yeah,
heavy.
I think most crit races on private tracks, aren't they?
Yeah, in the
Not private
UK.
ones.
Crit racing is just not a massive thing in the UK either. It's more time trials in the UK you get because it's like unregulated roads.
Yeah.
So it's easier to do TTs. But yeah. But you never know. Maybe we'll set a new a new record tomorrow in honour of the Queen.
Go,
Yeah.
Jade.
Spur us on to more watts. Go to the 300-meter mark if you're going. There it is.
Yeah.
Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Ali, Ali, Ali. Schneller, schneller.
Some huge numbers.
Let's see it. 9.71 for Patrick. Very good.
Wow, nice.
Wow, look at that, Patrick. Tina even put the double prick over your name. You don't get that sort of luxury when I lead.
It's nice.
She's got a real education, not one from a kinder's egg.
It's the same for Alvaro, isn't it? I feel bad for Alvaro. Not only do we butcher his name, we don't even put the accent above the A.
I just call him Alvario.
Ariolo.
in my most Brummy accent. What is Alvario? Is it Spain?
I wonder how he got on. He was racing earlier, wasn't he?
Mate, it's Silas told us he was doing all right, and then he lost connection 500 meters to go.
Who did, Silas or
No,
Alvaro? Oh no! But better that now than in ZRL. Better figure that out now before ZRL. That's for sure.
No,
If you lose connection at the end of a race, right, in ZRL, we learned this last season,
You what?
and you
Your
cross
phone?
the line
I don't know.
when you've got no connection, it doesn't actually register that you've ever finished the event, so you get no points. So what you're best off doing is stopping stationary until your connection comes back and then crossing the finish line. At least then you'll get some points and it'll register that you finished. It doesn't even count you as one of the team finishers, so if you need 4 to finish and that's one of the 4, it doesn't even count you. It's so annoying.
that's not the best, is it?
No, especially not when it's points based and you've got minimum riders and all the rest of it. But it's going to be an interesting season this season. Not much room for the sprinters.
Oh.
And I think those first two, the first week with the what is it called, Climbers Gambit. That one's going to get a few people promoted, and I think that's kind of the point, isn't it?
I think it's like this last climb, people gotta pace it, or otherwise they're gone.
Yeah, I'll probably just have to sit at like 4.39 watts per kilo.
Yeah, I'll probably just sit at the back, you know.
And then it's like the game, I want to be in there.
Yeah, just pretend I got dropped.
It's not 20 minutes though, the climb, is it? That's the saving grace.
I think for the women it's like a little over 20, but if like the climb doesn't like start like really fast, people are gonna get there. Yeah, they're gonna make it, but the average will go up though.
It's going to be horrible, to be honest.
I know. I just one sprint and the reverse KOM, and that's it. I'm not competing for the KOM.
Yeah, I really don't know what to do tactics-wise for that one. I'll have to think about it. It's going to be tricky. You've got to dedicate people to every segment. You can't ignore them. So, yeah, we'll have to make something work. And then you've got to look at who's got a chance of being there at the finish, and do you save them for that? Especially because the final climb is a segment, isn't it? So, fastest through a segment, etc. is going to be a thing there. So do you use a couple of your? Do you save people that Patrick's a good sprinter. He could get points on that sprint, but you're probably best off like saving him for the end and then dedicating someone else to it. So it's going to be tricky to balance it out. I have to have a look at it. But you've got the sprint, then you've got the Titans Grove reverse climb, haven't you? Which is what I think I did it in 1 minute 30 something last time. And then is there another segment, or is it just the final epic KOM? Can't remember. Might just be the epic. But yeah, I think it's going to be 1 hour and 15 as well, or thereabouts.
Yeah, it definitely seems longer than in seasons past. We usually keep it under an hour, but I don't think we could do this route in under an hour.
No, and if you look at some of the later races, like they are going to be 1 hour and a half.
Wow, yeah.
So there's at least 2 of them. I swear, isn't one 50k? That's going to take a long time. And there's another one that's 45k with a lot of climbing. So I think there's 2 races I'm expecting to take 1 hour and a half, which is I don't know. It feels like they kind of change the rules of ZRL as they go along.
It's true.
We'll see how much enthusiasm there is for it this season. If people aren't enjoying it, then we may can it off. We'll see. There's other events.
Oh wow, you're right. There's 7 laps of Champs-Elysees, which is 50k.
Yeah.
And then the last one is Eastern 8, which is
That ain't boring, is it?
55k.
And think how long it takes us to do Champs-Elysees on the SNOWcial. You get about 30k in an hour, don't you?
Yeah.
So that's going to take at least 1 hour and a half, I think, even at race pace, because people will be tired. And it'll be quite punchy, so that's going to be horrible. And then what was the other one, sorry?
The Eastern 8, Watopia Eastern 8, which is 55k, 54k.
Oh, wow. I mean, really?
Yeah, agreed.
That could take some riders at the bad end of B 2 hours to do, really, couldn't it? If it goes wrong.
Yeah, some of us have got work in the morning.
Ditto.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But like asking people to do potentially a 2 hour race is crazy. I wonder what the time cut off will be for that.
Yeah.
Friday.
And we are 2 hours later than you guys.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's a bit crazy to ask people to do that, especially when some of the races were like 40 minutes, before. A bit different.
Yeah.
And it's only 6 races. I guess they're doing it because it's only 6 races, as opposed to 8, like it usually is. So their logic will be, oh, well, if we're only doing 6, we'll make them longer. But it doesn't really work like that. That's the only reason I can think, anyway.
Yeah, I think they just kind of toss it around every season, just say like, what can we change up? But it's a different format. There's very few segments now. It's not really, it's kind of a climber's world in my mind. Punchers, climbers.
Yeah, and it's difficult, especially like selling it to people who aren't massive climbers, that they're going to have to do, potentially like 1.5 hour races plus, and then the first race is going to have like, 700 meters of climbing. It's not an easy sell to get teams together, especially when people have just come in from the summer as well. So a lot of people don't have categories or, whatever.
Yeah, a lot of us have a lot of cake in us.
Well, I put a kilo on for TTT yesterday, and I sure felt it. So I'm hoping to lose that by Tuesday.
All right.
Rich sent me an email yesterday about Lift Academy, and said 20 questions or something like that. And he said, "Do you want to do it?" And I went, "No." And it went, "Why?" And I said, "Cool, I'm too busy." And then he went, "Thanks for the survey." So, oh, okay then.
Go, go, go. Some big numbers there, big orange numbers. Here he is. Look, who's this? Who's this on my wheel? Who's this I spot? Oh, look, he's the Sprint Series A category champion, Richard Carter.
He's not even speaking, man.
The problem you've got, Rich, is I would have introduced you like that every race we've done since the Sprint Series, but unfortunately I haven't seen you, and now we were about to start the season, so we've got it in today. You'll have to win again this season so we can get it in again.
I didn't recognise his name, to be fair.
I'm sure you'll remember the sprint times soon enough.
All right.
When does the sprint end? When does the sprint end? It's about 8k out. Just keep going. Just keep sprinting.
Damn it.
It's like that Fuego Flat sprint's a
Yeah.
proper troll, isn't it? Where you see the one
Yeah.
side's like, 500 meters, whatever, and you're like, okay. And you see the sprint banner on the other side. Oh, I'll get ready for the sprint. You see the fastest times on it are like 13 minutes. 7k segment or whatever it is.
You should have said to him, the question is, when does a sprint start?
So is it like ending, starting? I have no idea.
Where's the sprint start? It starts on the green dotted line. Where does it end? On the banner. I'll tell him.
Ask him to fill out a form, see if he's a bot. Keeps asking the same question. Ask him how many traffic lights in the picture.
Yeah, mark the bicycles.
Oh, Daniel, how many you got signed up tomorrow?
not as many as I'd like. We probably have 10 people right now, but we haven't really marketed it. I'm not sure. John's got a lot on his plate right now because URL is also starting, so he hasn't really, he gives the green flag. A lot of people show up.
Okay.
But yeah, my assumption is probably a dozen. We usually, it takes us a little while to get our momentum, get people going, show some highlight reels.
Yeah.
Get those medals should be there fairly soon. Hopefully that will help.
Yeah.
Eventually, anyway. It's taking a while.
Yeah. Our post office is on strike as well, so that's not helping.
Yeah.
They're like, we can't even get them from the post box at the moment. They're like, no, we're not touching post boxes. It's like that.
Wow.
But yeah, a lot of people are still just sort of coming inside from summer, or not even back inside fully yet from the summer. So I reckon it'll pick up a bit in a few. I think James was saying he's expecting it to kick off sort of at the. I can't remember why he said this, but I think he was saying like they wanted to get it out so now for some reason. So something was going on at the end of September, and he thinks people are going to jump in at the end of September. Maybe something else was finishing, or they're going to publicise it a bit more or something. I can't quite remember what it was.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
It was still so hot here last night, wasn't it? When we raced last night, I reckon it was like 20 degrees outside last night still. I was dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the TTT it was nasty.
And tomorrow afternoon it's probably going to be about the same here. Be a bit warm.
It is quite rainy though at the minute.
It's just my tears from last night, that is.
You did alright. You only got binned off the last couple of K because of cramp. That's like 3. You got to the final 3K.
No. I said cramp. What I meant I'm crap.
I see.
not I'm cramp. I'm crap. That's code word for don't tell anyone how bad I am. I was just saying earlier, I only normally I just give up, but when Steve Norman's there shouting at you, it just sort of scares me.
A lot of it is mental. Like everyone's hurting at that point. Like it's funny. Chris is like we're all hurting. It's like yeah, we are. Like everybody's in the hurt locker. To be fair,
I felt really sorry for Chris. It's like that one time when you went towards the end, you went, "Is anyone going to do a pull?" And no one said nothing, and then he just went, "Oh, I'll do it." It's like, I was like, "Oh mate, if I could come through, I would." But he had a proper little sigh on him, didn't he? Like, oh.
But the thing is, like, I know it sounds weird, but you can get more out than you think you can. Because if somebody goes, "Oh, we need you to pull now," pull. You kind of will. Like, even if you're hurting. Like, I know it seems weird, but it's just a mental thing.
No, true. It's so true. I mean, it's like you have people who are falling off the back and they say, "That's it. I'm in the red. I can't do it. Go ahead, guys." And all of a sudden, it's 5K later and they're still on your tail. It's like they give themselves permission to possibly drop off, but then they stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of it is like people think in the moment. So people think too much in the moment. They're thinking about too far in the future. So like, when you get over a climb in a race, everybody's hurting. Even the guy at the front that's pushing the pace is hurting. And if you said to him, "You got to go and do a sprint and win a race now," he'd go, "Oh, I can't." But he doesn't care because he's got time to recover before the finish. So like, all it matters is that you're in the group right then, right there, and that should give you strength. And then like you just build from that. And if you're there, there's a chance. If you're there at the end, there's a chance, and it just goes from there. But yeah, it's just about like everybody's hurting in a race, and they're all. As long as you're there, you're fine. Like you're okay. Don't worry about what's coming up in 5K or that there's still over half the race left. That's only going to mess you up. That's only going to make you think you can't do it. You just got to be like, well, I'm here now. That's all that counts. And then you'll find that everybody will be in the same boat, and they'll all want to recover a little bit, especially when in category racing. When you're all fairly similar levels. Not everyone can go on at 6 knots per kilo forever like they can now. Oh, Richard got a 10.0. Was that this time or last time?
Jeez. Clocked again.
Zwift once again thinking that I've not paid for my subscription. I hate it when it does this.
Yeah, but have you?
To be fair, it just does this sometimes in a ride. So if it's due to renew like now, it probably has renewed, but then it won't be okay till I restart everything. So you might not even be able to see me talk now or whatever, which is probably a blessing.
I can still see you on the map.
Yeah, but you might not be able to see me talk, I think. Well, have we got any volunteers?
Oh, no.
Nurse Dan won't know about this. We play a game now called Chase the Rabbit for the final few minutes, where we send one sacrificial lamb up the road, 20, 30 seconds, and then the final 3-4 minutes you go, okay, everybody go.
That's
And you
cool.
try and hunt them down.
It's normally me.
It is normally you.
Well, I was leaving it dangling there, Silas.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
but he's purposely sat 4 minutes off the bat.
Well, no, I went back to try and get Aurelia back in, but then we just
Bottles.
Did you just forget your own girlfriend's name for a second? Sorry.
No, I call her something else, and I didn't want to say that. To be honest with you, you football fans will know why I call her, because I call her Muzzy.
Muzzy, is it?
Yes. So, but I mean, her English is brilliant, better than mine, and but she says a lot. She goes, "Is it?" To a lot of things. Like she seems very.
All right.
Like, oh.
I see.
So I just went and I started calling it ages ago. Muzzy's your nickname, is it? Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, it's raining outside. Is it? So you're stuck.
No.
So there you go.
I thought you were going to say because she played for Leicester in the 90s. Fair enough.
That's the one.
Right. Great player.
He was.
I remember that. Do you remember that volley he scored that once from outside the box?
I do.
Oh, I still
Very much.
remember that. What a great goal that was.
Nearly as good as Forte.
I'm going to need a bit more of a head start than Racket.
Oh, yeah. This 1% hills, trying to get back in on a 1% hills, killing me.
That's 10%, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely it's -1 now. I'm still dying.
Still going uphill. Outside.
Oh, Jabba's bringing me back in. Go on, Jabba. Oh, he's dropped me. Don't go so fast, Jabba, man. Good.
You know, they don't post the ZRL segments anymore. They had it up and now it's not there. Because I know the first week we passed the JWS bridge first, before everything.
Yeah. They took it away?
They took away the listing. So now...
Okay, but I got my sheet, so just ask, and I got everything on my sheet.
Yeah, I didn't think to snap a picture when they published it. I wonder if it's on their Facebook page.
Yeah.
Christina will give it to you for a small fee.
Don't do that. Just ask me and I'll get it.
I will...
It's easy. I already have it on my sheet, so it's good. Along with the course links.
Oh yeah, I don't think my messages work anymore, guys.
Nah, nothing's coming through, mate.
Well, it was a good run. It was nice having you. I hope you find a good life somewhere else.
It's over.
Shame you don't have to pay a subscription on Discord, innit?
I just really like the fact that as the server admin, you can mute me on Discord and I can just unmute myself and carry on talking at you.
I like the fact that you created 35 channels on Discord and then didn't know which one you were in last night.
That's because it was at the bottom of the list. So when I went to the list, it looked like no one was in any of them. So I just picked the top one and I was like, oh, I'll just go in there.
We were like, hey, he's been in there for 10 minutes, let's leave him in there for a bit. He's only going to shout. He's only going to shout at us.
Oh, it looks like Mr. Cy Bradley has all the segments listed.
Good old reliable Cy Bradley.
Oh yeah.
He's a Londoner?
Where's he from? I don't think. Is he? I think he's a
Nah,
northerner, isn't he?
he's a northerner.
He's one of the Starks. He's one of the Starks, not the Lannisters.
I've got a few names for him.
I basically love how for like most North American people we just explain where people are from in like Game of Thrones talk.
Hello. All on my own. Where's the one gone?
Listen, I'm not going to lie. When I went to Scotland when I was 18, I was like, there's really castles. I thought that was a joke.
Oh, everyone's gone on mine as well. Colin?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah. All back now.
Yeah, you've got. I think it's Wales, isn't it? That's got the most castles in the world, is it? I think I read that as a trivia thing recently.
Wales.
Yeah, I think it's Wales.
Why is that? No one wanted to take them over. No one wanted to go there and take them over.
That's why the castles are all still standing.
The kids are in.
Oh, do you mean?
Northumberland's got a fair few castles.
Yeah, Kent too. Kent's got a lot.
It is funny what you find when you actually go to a country that you think you know about, and you get there for the first time and it actually has things. I had a friend visit from Brazil in the U.S. and he said, "Wow, you really have yellow school buses. I thought that was some corny movie thing." That was,
Oh, that was just from The Simpsons.
yeah.
Forrest Gump.
Some of the things. Do you know about all the crazy foods they do in Scotland? And I don't mean haggis. I mean like deep fried Mars bars and stuff like that. Have you come across
I
that?
have not had deep fried. I mean, you can have them at in fairs, and I don't know if you know what fairs are. I mean, just like a fair, county fair in the U.S.
Yeah.
They'll deep fry Oreos and Snickers bars and.
Yeah,
I
it's
reckon
that kind of a
they
thing.
kind of banned it in Scotland now, mate.
And then they do. It's deep fried pizza's the one they do now.
Deep fried pizza.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
as a
that's what they- that's
cardiology nurse, that just sounds like dollar signs, man.
Yeah, it's. I think Scotland has the lowest average living age, doesn't it, in the UK? Or something
Mortality
like
rate.
that.
Is that so?
Yeah, I think it. I think it genuinely does. I think it's.
I think it's
because
about
they
22.
Drink a lot of whiskey.
22.
Drink a lot of whiskey and eat a lot of haggis.
I like you can have a deep fried batter. That's what
To be
you
fair though, Iron Brew is great, isn't it? Like I'll definitely say
Mate.
that much. I'm a
Jake,
fan of
when
Iron Brew.
When I was up there the other week, they were doing Iron Brew Extra. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, so it's,
It's like a
it's
bottle.
extra. Yeah, extra Iron Brew. So it's even
What?
more Iron Brew.
What do you mean? As in more like a bigger bottle, or
No, it's stronger. There's more iron.
more iron in it?
More iron girders in it.
More gathers.
Made from girders. Yeah, extra. When we was up there, went to one little town and everybody was just drunk, just sat on the side of the road, sat in the afternoon, just hammered out their head. I was like, this is lovely. I was like, don't look now, kids, don't look now. He'll put his clothes back on in a minute.
Is that you?
Yeah, it was me, yeah. It was warm. the sprint ended?
Yeah, it's done.
Oh, cheers. It's getting blurred then.
Keep pushing, keep pushing.
Keep pushing. Bit of a rhythm in that. I'll
No
wake up
gap.
in my sleep. Yeah.
I do quite like the team name. I'm not going to lie. I think that's a stroke of genius from Silas.
Yeah.
What?
The
Oh,
team name.
Our TTT name is called Snow Gaps.
well, you were saying it so much. It was just basically, well, just type that out then. No doubt,
It's
that'll do.
the golden rule of TTT.
Yeah.
Silas, I even let the wife read the report last night. She liked it. She said he makes you sound more stupider than you are. I went, cheers. I said,
I bet you almost swallowed your favourite crayon.
yeah. I said, I don't know. Well, I was chewing on the dog bone at the time, and she said, she, she said, why do you say all those stupid things? I said, I didn't say all of them. He made some
No,
of it up.
well, some of it.
But I said, to be fair, it is like that on the TT. There's about 7 people in that ride that don't know what's going on.
Yeah, well, 9. Oh, what is that noise?
Uh,
Oh, that's better.
you know what it was?
Someone just left their mic on as well.
Right then, my push to talk keeps sticking on.
Yeah, I don't really like push to talk for that reason. It sticks when I sweat on it, and also like it's effort holding the button. I am extremely lazy. It's like when you're tired or you're doing a TTT pull, even pressing the button's a bit of a effort, isn't it?
Like, press the button.
You really do find out like how economical you can be with your own energy when you're tired like that. I'm like, I can't even, I can't even spare the energy to lift my hand and hold it there for a second or two. Too many calories that I need for later. I had a look at TTT last night on Out and Back again. It was 950 calories for an hour, but that's pretty good for me anyway. I know bigger people probably do that.
No, that's not great for me. That's
For
like
me,
4
that's a lot.
custard creams.
I don't know if I've ever done many more calories than that in an hour. I'd have to check.
Yeah, I can't look at it because I just get depressed when I'm thinking, oh, what can I have to eat for that now? Nothing.
Yeah, 1,000 calories is all right. That'll get you. That's a meal. That's like your evening meal.
It's a meal for you. It's not for me. That's a starter.
Hang on, you're only supposed to be having like 2,500 a day. What are you eating?
I don't know, but I walk about 7 miles at work, don't I?
Yes, so you must be eating loads then.
I do. I have to.
I mean, I burn off an extra, so I have to eat 4,000 extra calories a week, thereabouts, usually. Sometimes 3, it varies.
That's a
Between
meal.
3 and 4. Just to keep where I'm at. For the minute, that's why I've gone up a little bit. So I've only been doing 6 hours on the bike instead of 8 or 10.
Hang on a minute. Did I just see a Steve Norman in front as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you want to do the chicken thing?
What, KFC? Go on then, you bite.
Chase the rabbit. It depends if Silas wants to sacrifice himself if he's recovered after his.
If so, I just let you post for Jake.
After his heroic Ironman effort.
Yeah. If so, I just let you post it.
I'll do it, but it won't be a very. challenging one unless you give me a bit more of a head start. Because I'm...
Should we go together?
Oh,
You got to think
into
you're not
the
going to
lake.
have. I don't think you're going to have many people chasing. So we had it before where the two good big best riders were off working together, and then there you go. Andreas is going to go. Okay, all right. We'll let Andreas go,
Okay.
Colin.
Yeah, that'll do.
Oh, well, that was kind of you, Colin. Didn't put up much of a fight there, did you?
We'll let Andreas go because he hasn't done it before. He's a really strong rider. So if he'll tow you.
Oh, I won't keep up with him. My legs are shot.
10 minutes then. Shall we let them get 5 minutes up the road from 10 minutes so you don't have to kill themselves?
Yeah. You probably want to start moving up fairly soon. And then, yeah, you can do it at a gradual pace.
Is Andreas the setting? Andreas setting?
Yeah, he's one of the ace guys, yeah.
Right. Oh, he's already away. Oh, bloody hell, I've got to chase the chase. Oh.
Got a chicken the chicken.
Chicken the chicken.
Who watches the Watchmen? Tina, make sure everyone knows they got to be behind yellow. What do you want to do?
Oh, Richard Card's coming.
Do you want to do like a 5 minutes one, or do you want to do like a shorter one, Silas?
Shorter. I don't know. There seems to be a few coming with me, so maybe just let them do it.
Well, I mean, it's a long way to chase yet. There's 12 minutes left.
I was going to say, to be fair, you've got half the field gone with you.
Oh. Well, I was trying to get with Andres.
It can only be no. So how many? Who's with you? Because it can only be. It's chase the rabbit. It ain't chase the pack.
No, it's chase the Warren.
Pack's got to be back here chasing one or two riders up front.
I've got Richard Carter. I think that's Andres.
Yeah,
and
Andreas.
I've got somebody farts a lot.
Who?
Somebody farts a lot.
Oh, Ben.
Sorry,
Okay, Ben.
1 hour to update schedule.
Say again, Rich.
Do you want me to set up?
Yeah, go on. You sit up and you can be one of the chasers. Because I think we're going to need people back here chasing.
Oh.
Yeah, but how many minutes? Like 5 minutes? Obviously not, or just...
Yeah, if he's got Andreas, because Andreas is really strong and Ben's really good on the flat as well.
Okay, so 5 minutes then.
Is that the guy
5
that
minutes.
chased last week with me and you?
Who
was that? He was strong, wasn't he?
I don't remember. No, that was the guy called Darko.
Oh.
When it Darko Tusic. Darko Tusic, I think his name was.
Johnny.
Okay, so do this sprint and then... Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll have the chase after. Final sprint, people. Can anybody sub 10 it? Probably not.
The only problem, Silas, is people are going to come at you pretty quick after the sprint, so. But we'll make them come back.
But the good news is they'll probably cook themselves on the sprint.
Yeah, probably.
Go on then, leading out this time.
Oh, we're already through the sprint. So.
Oh no, Daniel just shot past at like 1,000 miles an hour.
Ah. So you want to call the Chester Rabbit, Jake?
Okay. Silas, try and not let gap get much more than 30 seconds because there's 3 of you. 5 minutes.
No, well, there's only 2 at the moment. That part a lot has gone off ahead.
Okay.
6 seconds ahead of us now. He's
Yeah,
sprinting.
leave him.
Yeah.
Smells
He
like
had, he had 12 minutes last time.
Oh, we're coming back then. We're coming back then. He's dropped back.
So yeah, I think 30 seconds, between 30 and 40 seconds is 40 is the absolute top end really, over a 5-minute catch. I think that even that would be impossible, but I just dropped my drink.
Oh.
How big's the gap at the minute? Can anyone see it?
About 30, 31.
Okay, cool. Keep it nice and steady.
Oh, Steve Norman, is he? I didn't realise that. Oh. Uh-oh.
These power pedals are crap. They maybe go no faster.
Okay, how's that gap looking, Silas?
Not telling you.
That won't work. What is it?
Yes, it will.
No.
32 seconds. I don't know what
Shush.
it is. I'm guessing. I'm guessing.
Shush.
What? Right.
So 30-second head start then.
Well, no, because we don't know what it is.
It's so Bartolot is back at 23.
It's 53 seconds. It's 53 seconds. We've got to move
It's
up
44.
quickly.
Oh,
53
Steve Norman's
I
at
think.
44.
Yeah, Steve Norman's not the yellow beacon.
Oh, I don't know where the yellow beacon is. Sorry.
53
I'm
Steve,
seconds back.
29.3 right now.
Yeah.
There's
42
no,
seconds.
there's absolutely no way we'll close that gap in 5 minutes.
well, you'll catch me. You won't catch Andreas. Well, you might do, but you probably won't. He's much stronger than I am.
Well, Andreas is doing 2.8, so he ain't slowing down. All right, let's just go. That's the way they want to play it. Let's go. Unleash the hounds, Tina.
Okay.
We need to stay together though. And if blub it up, we'll catch them quicker. Yeah. Shit, that coming.
Isn't there a hole I can dive down into and hide? Bye, Andreas.
I can see shit, so I have no idea where people are at.
I'm obviously the decoy rabbit.
On Cole.
You're real fucking long.
Come on, guys, catch me.
Oh, that's me. I'm done, mate. I'm sorry. Fucking hell. I'm pushing out now. Oh, shit.
Come on, Jake.
Oh.
Oh, no paddle.
Come on, Jabba, your hut. Come on.
Jake caught farts a lot.
Come on, Jake.
15 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Steve.
No.
Done again. Oh, legs. Too many of them. Only me and Jake, and then only Jake chasing. Everybody give up.
that's why 53 seconds is a joke.
Where? Where the hell?
Bear in mind, Andreas opened a gap over
Didn't
us.
he?
So did
I know.
Adira.
He went
Well,
way too early.
well, Patrick and Jenny.
No.
Honestly, Patrick and Jenny, I'm just so disappointed right now.
Oh, fucking
I
hell.
mean, they are like the most beautiful couple ever. But I tell you now, don't dare make me do that again. And
Are you
poor
crying?
Jake. I can't
Oh.
pass me one of them pills, will you?
Red or blue?
Oh, purple.
Purple? Oh dear.
Jake, I had nothing left, I'm sorry. Even Jabba caught up and then he went.
Yeah, I had nothing. I was empty from yesterday, I think.
Colin, we just wanted to see you suffer for a
Oh,
bit.
oh, you beautiful specimen of a man. I tell you something. Oh, your hair falls out.
And here's Jeremy Beadle with the award. In his weird tiny hand.
Oh. Hello, Jeremy Beadle. We've got to give him a big hand. Big hand for Jeremy Beadle.
Apparently he has a tiny, tiny. Never mind. But on the other hand,
I thought Steve Norman was going to start pulling at one point.
We went past him too fast. He tried to get on my wheel.
Oh, did
He
he?
was doing 4+. So he wasn't just letting us go.
I thought it was just another one laughing at us.
We thought we might trick Nurse Daniel into joining, but he's too smart for that.
Yeah, he's not a stupid
Honestly, I
man.
would have. I didn't see you. I was looking at the yellow banner or the yellow. I was looking at Tina, and then you guys were already 20 seconds ahead.
Well,
Yeah,
time.
to be fair, there was another guy I think from Herd who was trying to catch on with the same thing. So we should have eased up there, but we had an insurmountable deficit anyway.
To be fair, mate,
Even if there's 10 of us, I don't think we were catching that.
I think we got to play it a bit more clever than that. Instead of everybody just shooting off, we just got to go off in a steady blob and then just ramp it up.
Well, yeah, but we had